On Thursday, November 20th, 2025, the Order of Service of Songs and Night of Tributes in honor of Olorogun Dr. Oskar Christopher Ibru was held at Harbour Point, Victoria Island, Lagos, drawing an extraordinary gathering of family, friends, business leaders, clergy, and distinguished personalities. Olorogun Dr. Oskar Eyovirere Ibru, JP, a towering Nigerian industrialist and eldest son of the iconic patriarch Michael Ibru, was born in 1958 and rose through a life of discipline and enterprise. Educated in Nigeria and the United States before becoming chairman and CEO of the Ibru organization, where he oversaw vast interests spanning shipping, real estate, oil and gas, and maritime operations. A committed philanthropist and founder of the Dream Child Foundation, he carried numerous traditional and social titles and earned admiration nationwide for his humility, compassion, and leadership. He passed away in September 2025, leaving behind a legacy defined by purposeful impact. The solemn service, organized by St. Andrew's Church Anglican Communion, was officiated by a distinguished assembly of clergymen led by Venerable Paul Ogedegbe and the Venerable Raphael Olapomoye Gbenle. The congregation included his immediate and extended family members, led by his widow, Chief Mrs. Wanda Ibru, along with a large number of friends, colleagues, associates, and sympathizers who traveled from various parts of the country and beyond to honor his memory. Among the dignitaries in attendance were Otumba Senator Gbenga Daniel, former governor of Ogun State, Senator Adolphus Wabara, Lady Maiden Alex Ibru, MFR, founder and publisher of Vanguard newspaper, T-Mac Omashola Isili, MFR, Pastor Itwa Ighodalo, senior pastor of Trinity House Church, representatives of a council of Otumbas from Ijebuland, led by Otumba Dr. Adekunle Hassan, and Igbobi College Old Boys, led by architect Denzel Amagbe Kentebe, amongst others. The proceedings commenced with an opening hymn and prayer by Venerable Bimbo Aduroja, after which soul-stirring hymns and special musical renditions echoed through the auditorium at intervals, beautifully interwoven with scripture readings drawn from Ecclesiastes, 1 Thessalonians, and the Gospel of John. In between the readings, fervent prayers were offered for the deceased family, for the church, for the nation, and for the successful completion of all funeral arrangements. Delivering the exaltation themed "The Sound of Eternity and the Witness of a Life," Reverend Uche Asiegbulim spoke with depth and conviction on the inevitability of death, describing the moment as one dedicated to honoring a man who lived a life immersed in service to God and humanity. He emphasized that Olorogun Oskar Ibru departed leaving behind a profound legacy of achievement, impact, and eternal significance.
As we gather here, under the weight of this moment, we honor a man, but we also hear from God. Because in the person of a great man, God tears the veil and confronts us with truth we love to hear. Every life is a prophecy. Every breath is a warning. Every man will come one day and give an account. We honor our dear brother today, But heaven demands that we listen today to him. When a great tree like our Oskar falls, something happens in the spirit. Noise ceases, pretense melts, vanity collapses, eternity enters the room. No wonder scripture says in Ecclesiastes chapter 7 verse 2, the living will take it to heart. God brought us here not to entertain us, but awaken us to the reality of eternity. The life beginning here but does not end here. We are always on a transition. See, as Lewis said, death opens a door out of a little dark room we have mistaken for the whole of life. Tonight, that door is open. And the Spirit asks each one of us here present tonight, when your door opens, what will be waiting for you? When a man dies, 3 silent witnesses rise to follow him. Number 1 is the legacy of achievement. The achievement that man applaud. The one newspaper record. The one society celebrates. Olorogun Oskar Ibru carried this legacy with dignity and excellence.
Following the sermon, the service of songs came to a close with a heartfelt vote of thanks by Mr. Ibru, accompanied by a closing hymn, prayer, and benediction. The evening then transitioned into a deeply emotional night of tributes where family members, close friends, associates, and community representatives shared moving stories that captured his warmth, generosity, and strength of character. The session opened with a musical tribute by the Muson Men's Choir. Followed by touching tributes from Pastor Itwa Igodalo, Miss Christine White, T-Mac Omashola Isili, architect Denzel Amagbe Kentebe, who led his Igbobi College schoolmates, his business associates, Chief Cletus M. Ibeto, Otumba Dr. Adekunle Hassan, who represented the Council of Otumbas from Ijebuland, his dear friend, Pastor Paul Adefarasin,
was a beautiful soul. He was a sincere person. And he meant very well all the time. I have learned some lessons from Oskar's life, and I just want to mention a few of them, and I'll take my seat so as not to take your time. Number 1, the ability to be your own authentic self. The ability to be your own authentic self. Oskar Christopher Ibru, no airs, no graces. He had money, but he didn't let the money have him. You can have money, but you mustn't let money have you. Oskar was a friend to all. He just wanted to have a good time and make sure everybody could have a good time.
Uncle Oskar loved life itself. We saw it in the way he cherished his children and his beautiful grandchildren. We saw in how he greeted each of us with that unique mix of humor and warmth and reverence that makes you feel like you are the most important person in the world. We saw it in the way that he cried in the hard times and celebrated even in triumph, no matter how large or how small. For Uncle Oskar, life was a constant, glorious celebration, worthy of exuberance, enthusiasm, and vibrant joy.
Oskar was a unifying factor and built bridges across ethnic and religious lines. Oskar was a great ambassador of our set, and may I say, of the school in general. He was always proud to be an old Igbobian and participated fully in set or school activities. He was awarded the prestigious School Merit Award in 2007 and the SET Award in 2015. He was an Igbobian to the core. True to his style, he still managed to accommodate friends from those other schools, most of whom are here today. We do appreciate you.
Olorogun Dr. Oskar C.J. Ibru, fondly known as OCGJI, was a man of many remarkable parts. A gentle giant whose influence was felt across business, leadership, and social spheres. We encountered the business dimensions of his life in our capacity as tenants. He was our landlord at the Ibru Port Complex, Ebafo, Lagos State, and by extension, the chairman of the Committee of Directors, COD. OCJI was an astute businessman, a firm, yet a fair negotiator, and a man who knew the value of business resources.
Is an icon of integrity and character. Among the Council of Otumbas, character is the measure of a man, and Otumba Oskar Ibru stands tall in this regard. He is a gentleman of honor, a leader of quiet strength, a visionary whose success never overshadowed his humility, and a patriot whose contribution uplifts countless Nigerians. His philanthropic footprints, though often unpublicized, has supported communities, empowered the youth, advanced education, and strengthened institutions. These are the true hallmark and nobility of an elder statesmanship.
The night, heavy with emotions, yet illuminated by gratitude for a remarkable life, concluded with a final vote of thanks delivered by Mr. Ebuba Ibru before the graceful departure of guests, marking the end of a heartfelt and dignified celebration of a man whose influence continues to resonate beyond his earthly journey.